Why am I warm?
Because car hacks.
Wow. We love a scientist.
Yeah, I wish I could see it.
What
if we do this whole 1 hour podcast and it's nothing?
Then all of a sudden we release our audio only edition.
Oh, all right. Yeah, sure. I see that.
Well, hi.
Hi.
I'm Katie.
I'm Aaron.
20-something or other.
Yeah, Carcast edition.
Carcast.
What if we just do a Carcast from now on?
I'm also down for that.
This, it's something new.
It's something different.
New. Something different. Something exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, here. I'm going to immediately screw up everything.
Go for it.
Can you reach to my backpack
Yeah.
and get the Sprite that's inside?
Oh, yeah.
I just it's like we're doing the podcast and I don't have a drink, and I feel like
thirsty.
that's a cardinal sin.
Where is she? Big pocket?
Yeah, big pocket.
Don't know why I referred to your Sprite as a she, but
No, I get it. I'm for it. With it, thank you.
let's see if it.
This podcast, what is it? Sponsored by Sprite.
Yeah, definitely. Sprite paid us.
Yeah.
2 21-year-olds. Have we been 21 since the last
No.
episode? No. So now we're both 21.
Yeah.
So
Which
that's
I honestly,
fun.
going back to it, I was like, what if I brought beer? Not that you drink beer.
I would though.
You would, yeah. Like, what if it was a fun, we had beer because we're 20-something.
Let's do an episode where we drink.
Yeah. I wonder. I'm now curious to know. We might have to speak up a little bit louder.
I'm good at being loud.
Because I don't know if the car audio, the noise of the engine.
Right, because we weren't driving.
We weren't driving when I tested
Would we
this.
like to check?
You want to do a whole intro? I think just leap of faith.
I think leap of faith.
Yeah.
All right. This whole thing is a leap of faith because we can't see what we're doing. We won't know if anything goes wrong, and
yeah, I'm for it. I'm with it.
We're just doing our best.
Yeah. It'll be cool.
Will it? I'm kidding.
I mean,
think it'll be
hopefully.
cool. I think it'll be cool.
Do you have a timer going? Because the clock on my car is
I can
broken.
make a timer.
Yeah.
How long?
I mean, we'll just know what time it is, and then when we get to
I
an
have
hour.
a clock. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It is 2:21.
Okay, cool.
Hey, 2:21s.
Wow. That's it. End it. Cut it. Right there. Oh, God. That's amazing. You couldn't even have planned that better.
No. That would have been great if it was a written joke. It's just not.
It's not.
It's just
All right,
not.
we're going to start at 2:21.
It's 2:21.
So that we can make the joke.
I don't know if you can fucking see anything, but we're going to always start at 2:21 every week.
Oh, absolutely. Until we turn 22. And then
Sounds good.
22.
Sounds good to me. What are we going to do when we get to 60 years old?
Well, the podcast is over. We've had this conversation.
It's just
The podcast is over
when
after
we turn
10 years.
30, yeah.
Then it's not 20.
Well, so here's the question. Is it over when I turn 30, or do we wait a month until you turn 30?
I think when you turn 30. When you turn 30, it's over.
Okay.
The podcast is fake.
October 22nd, 2027.
Is that when you turn 30?
That's when I turn 30.
Hilarious.
Yeah. And you will turn 30 a month later.
I will turn 30 a month.
I feel like I'm very comfortable with the concept of being in my 20s.
Yeah.
Like I've made peace with that.
I feel like
30s is gonna be weird.
having turned 21.
Yes.
I feel like I'm on too bumpy of a road.
You're on a very bumpy road.
We're on a very bumpy road, and I need to.
That's what we get for living where we live, though.
It's what we get, and it's what we get for being like, do you want to do a podcast in a car?
Yeah.
That's exactly what we get.
Do you know that loop I take you to by my house sometimes when we want to drive?
Yes.
That's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I felt like I'm now liable to say I'm in my 20s.
Yeah, when I was 20, I was like, I'm barely not a teen.
Yeah.
And now I'm 21 and I'm in my 20s.
In my 20s.
In my 20s.
Which is weird.
Yes.
It's really weird.
How old were we when we met? 16?
16.
16. So 5 years.
Yeah, we've been friends for about 5 years.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's I realized.
I'm so sorry, man.
We had 5 guys.
Oh, God. And it's coming back up.
And you drink and Sprite, and it's just gonna...
Was Sprite supposed to soothe your...
That's ginger ale.
I think it's also Sprite.
I don't think that's true.
Tell that to my stomach.
Okay.
Who's been soothed.
Sprite doesn't help.
It immediately explodes. Yeah, it's all snowy and
If we were in my car, we'd have 3 pairs of sunglasses.
Yes.
By the way, this is generally not the way us driving works. Usually I'm driving.
Generally.
Because of convenience. Because I live, like, a little farther outside of town, and Erin lives closer in, so I just drive in.
Don't tell them that.
They don't.
They're gonna get us.
You're right. I give them...
You gave them too much information. She lives outside of a town.
He lives a little closer inside of a town.
They're gonna get us now.
A town with bad roads.
The bad road, that narrows it down. At least a little bit.
It's not like everyone who watches this either lives in the same town.
Yeah, they're all our friends.
Or knows us. You know, that's fine. Like my friend Cass, who lives in Canada sometimes, has watched, and like she could have my address if she wanted it. So
I'm gonna get you.
Gonna get me.
I'm
gonna get got. But yeah, no. Usually I'm driving, and I feel like so. At the beginning of our friendship, you drove all the time because I didn't get my license until I was 18.
Yeah.
And it's
I didn't either.
You didn't either?
I got my license like a little bit before I turned 18.
I was almost 19 when I got my license. I was 18 almost.
Got
19.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like a little bit. So I had it for. Okay. Then I guess a good year.
I forgot about that. In my head, you had it for like ever.
No.
But I guess just like Joe drove us everywhere.
Joe, yeah.
And then
our friend Joe, he drove us everywhere.
Yeah. Joe was crazy.
Watch this entire thing be out of focus.
I'm hoping so.
Fucking hilarious.
But I definitely feel like I don't have control right now, and I don't like it.
Sure.
You I know don't really like being driven around.
I don't like
at all.
Around.
But it's like way too convenient.
We're gonna crash. If we're gonna crash, I want it to be my fault.
Well, we've never crashed, so that's good.
We've never crashed.
I've also never crashed.
I've crashed.
You have crashed.
I've been in a car crash.
Yeah. I've slid on some ice, and I ran a red light. I ran a red light once. Got a ticket for it. But that's it.
Nice.
I speed always, all the time. Something our friend Isabel was telling me, she goes to school in Portland, Oregon, and nobody speeds there.
Gross.
Yeah, they like all go the speed limit all the time.
Gross.
And she's like, I'm an asshole if I go 5 above.
See, I'm
and like you're an asshole if you don't.
I'm from California, which means that
speed limits are a lie.
Speed limits are a lie.
Yeah.
And that everybody goes 90.
Yeah.
Just everywhere. It doesn't matter if you're in a school zone.
No, you're driving as fast as you can without dying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whereas I feel like here's kind of like between 5 and 10 above the speed limit. It's pretty normal.
I try to stay between 5 and 10 on this.
Yeah.
Even on the highway, I try to stay. I try to limit myself to 10.
On the highway. I am an idiot though.
Sure.
I'm worried that my knee is like.
It's definitely not.
It's definitely not.
I'm definitely.
I don't know shit about cameras.
So I have it. This is we're at, it's a 24 millimeters, which is the widest this lens goes. I can do that. I can talk about cameras for a little bit. Are these people going?
Yes.
Yeah, they are. 20, so this is a 24 to 105 millimeter camera. Which means 24, I don't exactly know what the millimeters mean. I just know the lower you go in millimeters, the wider it is. The wider it goes.
Right.
So it's a wide angle lens, and we're on the smallest aperture at 22, which increases the depth, like makes it so it increases the depth of field, so more of the shot in length is in focus. So if you see a picture of someone whose their face and the rest of everything is blurry, that means it's a shallow depth of field, which means only like here is in focus.
And so
and so everything in front and everything in back of that little area is in focus. So I put this in the largest one, so no matter where we were in this, we'd probably be in focus.
We were when we tested.
That's true.
But who knows if that can be trusted? Not me.
Not me.
Not me. It's been, I would say, a good
1 week since you looked at me. Sorry, I had to. You said
Jump out. Close your fucking door, Aaron. Oh, you test me. I'm kidding. He used to do that.
All the time.
Also,
just open the door and then close it again.
Exactly. But it's stressful when you're me Also just screaming through intersections.
Yeah.
And slamming on the brakes.
So, I have a story for you.
Ooh.
When I was a kid, I did that. I opened the door, and it flew open. And I think my babysitter was driving me, and she screamed, and I struggled to wrestle to close it back because now the wind's hitting it.
Right, and it's like
the wind's opening it, so I'm struggling to close it back again. She's cursing at me, and I'm like,
yeah, I'd curse at you too.
I was like,
Well, and you're probably, since you have younger siblings,
yes,
it would have been easier for you to be older at that point in time. So you're old enough to be sworn at. I babysit a group of kids.
I was 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 8.
So old enough to be sworn at if you do something that's stupid.
That's stupid, sure. Sure.
Yeah. No, I'm all like it.
Yeah, no, I was a little asshole as a kid. I am a little asshole of an adult now.
Yeah. But we like you anyways.
I hope so.
For the amount of time that we have spent with each other, I would hope that we like each other.
Yeah. Enough. I like you enough.
You're alright.
Alright, I guess.
You're okay.
So I want to talk about Kingdom Hearts.
I know you do.
I want it so bad.
Let's talk about it.
So we're recording this. It's Sunday the 27th.
27th, yes.
Kingdom Hearts comes out on Tuesday the 29th, but I get it. GameStop is doing a 9 p.m. release.
As they do.
Tomorrow. So
Are you going?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay.
So they do this thing where it's you go in at 7 and you get your number.
Right.
And then you can come back at 9. And I'm like, I don't want to leave and then come back.
I'm just
gonna hang out with my friends at GameStop.
Mm-hmm. You have those?
I do. I have one friend, his name's Tyler, and he's dope. And he's working that night. So he was like, you can
I know you're vaguely familiar with the people. Not vaguely, but you're pretty familiar with a couple of people.
I'm pretty familiar with a couple of them. I'm friends with 2 of them.
Okay.
So Tyler's
What's that
one of my
girl's
friends.
name? I liked her. She was fun.
Oh god, it's happening again.
It's a struggle and a half today.
Oh yeah. So he whispered to me, he was like, what if you just hang out? And I was like, alright, we'll just hang out. I'll probably get dinner in between them. But then
feed yourself.
I'm gonna play the fuck out of that game all night long.
I know. There will be no sleep.
It's so exciting. So can you get him out?
What? Oh, yes.
So I got this thing at GameStop. I go there a lot because they're the only people that talk to video games. Understand what I'm talking about when I say things. This is my little buddy. Mm-hmm. He's a Donald Duck from Monsters Inc. So in Kingdom Hearts, I know you know this, but I'm going to explain this. In Kingdom Hearts, when you go to some of the different Disney worlds, your appearance will change depending on what world you're in.
Yes.
So in Nightmare Before Christmas, you look all Halloween-y. In Little Mermaid, you are a mer person.
Yeah, you got a tail.
You got a tail. In
he's got little wings.
Yeah. In Lion King, you're a lion. And so now the new ones.
You're a lion in Lion King?
Yeah.
How do I not remember that from the people?
That's Kingdom Hearts 2.
Haven't watched Kingdom Hearts 2. Watched the other ones.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2.
No, because I watched 358 and.
Yeah, no, the Lion King's on it.
All that stuff.
And so in 3, all your appearance alters in 2 of them. Monsters Inc., where you become a monster.
Yeah.
And Toy Story, where you become a toy.
Very fun.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool.
Yeah.
And so there's a box at GameStop that had this, a little collection of 3 of the Keyblades.
Cute.
Little tiny ones. And a limited edition Funko Pop that was Sora riding a wave of Heartless.
Ah.
And it's fucking cool.
Let's say, I know you're not crazy big into Funko Pops, but you do like them?
But you're
not a Funko Pop person?
I used to be, and I still am sort of. I have 13 or 14 Funko Pops.
That's a decent amount of Funko Pops.
It's a decent amount. I just like them because they're easy to stack.
Yes.
And it's easy to collect.
Yes.
A lot of things that you...
Because you're an inbox
It's
person.
super varied.
Yeah.
What they do.
Yeah, no, there are
So I have Star Trek ones, I've got Star Wars ones, I've got Kingdom Hearts ones, I've got Fallout, Skyrim, TV shows, so I've got Arrow and The Flash.
Right, it's all about what you like. They do have a lot of options for...
Shit ton of options. So that one, it was limited edition, and I was like, I got it. I gotta get it. So I got, and then he came with it. It was either this one or Goofy that I could have gotten.
I do like Goofy. They're both very good.
Yeah, I'm super excited to play this game. I'm so excited.
So I've never played any of these games. I have watched you play everything but Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yes. Which is a shame because that's my favorite.
Listen, I only have so much time. And by that I mean I watched these games like a year ago and just haven't continued.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy them.
Yes.
As long as the person playing them is like someone I enjoy watching.
Sure.
And at the same time, I feel like playing them would be immensely stressful. I don't like games that stress me out. I don't.
What about it would stress you out?
The completionist aspect in my heart. Just if I miss like any nook or cranny, I'm gonna feel bad.
That's not gonna be hard in Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2.
Okay.
And, well, maybe in Kingdom Hearts 1. But in Kingdom Hearts 2, so...
That's the part I got from Kingdom Hearts 1.
Kingdom Hearts 1 was a platformer, plus a JRPG, plus a hack and slash game. Yeah. It was kind of shit at being a platformer. It just wasn't great.
Yeah.
But it was a great hack and slash game, and it was a great JRPG.
Yeah.
And, but it had a lot of secrets and stuff like that, but it was all tight. Yeah. And the combat did not like that.
Right.
The combat was not, it wasn't like, all the rooms were smaller, and but you wanted to do big combos and stuff like that. So it was like
you
kind of
need the space to do it.
You need more space. In Kingdom Hearts 2, they gave you the space, but it was empty. It was just a box.
Right.
They're just like it's a box with like walls.
They're like you're in there.
You're in there, and you can do a bunch of like cool big combos and stuff like that. But it was never really varied or never really interesting to like maneuver around. Kingdom Hearts 3, from the gameplay that I've seen, fixes both those problems.
Sick.
So it's all super awesome, varied combat. It's all about big combos and like spectacle and
shit
like that.
And there's no fucking card system, right?
No, God, no. They haven't done a card system.
I know, they did it once.
They did it once.
And it was bad.
Well, they try shit out with the handheld games. Like, that some of it makes it in. Like, to the big ones. Like, in Dream Drop Distance. Oh, this one?
If not, you were going to have to take a wood through some cornfields.
No.
It's gravel. Would have been noisy.
Yeah, whatever. But it was, so it's, in Dream Drop Distance was the last game to come out. Like, the last original game to come out. Not a re-release. They had what's called flow motion. You would like jump into a wall and then like you'd be like covered in light and then you could like jump and spin and shit like that. Okay, it was really maneuverable. And so now that's in this game.
Nice.
So it's all like they'll test shit out in handheld games and then so in Birth by Sleep, which is another handheld game. That's the PSP one.
Yeah. Okay.
They did Shot Lock, which is like you maneuver around and tag a bunch of enemies and then you'll shoot that thing. That's also in Kingdom Hearts 3. So things that worked in handheld games, it's almost like little like beta tests for ideas that they tried in handheld games that are like, okay, if this is cool, then we'll put it into one of the mainline games.
Right. Sorry, I don't know why the fuck I'm yawning, but
I don't know. How dare you? This is very interesting to me.
No, I think Kingdom Hearts is a really cool franchise that I don't know as much as a lot of fans know about it. I think part of it's that like there's a level of emotional investment you can't get from a game unless you play it.
That's true.
You know, like I care about it, but only as much as I could from watching someone else play it. And not like watching someone else play it in the same room as me.
No, it's different than like, being in it and like, I just played God of War.
Yeah.
Like, I just finished God of War.
Yeah.
And I cried like multiple times playing that game just because it was so like heartfelt and emotional and shit like that. I don't cry at movies or at TV.
No, you don't.
I don't.
But games, you're in it.
Because you're playing it. I am this person for however
many hours.
However long I'm playing the game. So in Kingdom Hearts, it definitely I'm gonna cry so much playing this game. I'm gonna cry holding it. Like when they give it to me, I'm gonna like break down. Yeah. When I put in the disc and like the startup sequence happens and Dearly Beloved starts playing, I'm so gonna cry.
Well, the music from these games is
that's so beautiful.
It's gorgeous and it's easily identifiable.
Oh yeah.
So like I have heard just like I was in the library once, no joke, and I heard it play on someone's computer or phone or something, and I've literally never played these games, and I was like, what?
Dearly Beloved. Dearly Beloved's such a wonderful piano piece that I'm like gonna cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're doing a lot of stuff in Kingdom Hearts 3 that has me super interested. Like, and in the normal Kingdom Hearts games, you'd get different Keyblades.
Right.
But it was kind of just like you'd use the newest one you got.
Yeah.
Unless it had some shitty stats. But it was pretty much just you upgraded.
Yeah.
Unless you played a specific way and then you stuck to one side or the other. Like if you played more Magic,
generally you could just.
Generally, you didn't switch.
Yeah.
You never like switched like in relative frequency.
Yes.
In this game, they're like, fuck that, we want to, and I'm like, nice. But they're like, so there are, you can level up your Keyblades to make them more viable later down the round, which I'm like, nice.
I like that.
And each Keyblade has a Keyblade transformation. So
like
it's
a magical girl transformation?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sick.
So in Kingdom Hearts 2, they had drive forms, which used up a party slot, so one of your party members would go away, and you'd get a power.
Right.
So the first one you get, Goofy goes away, and you have the ability to wield 2 Keyblades.
Sick.
And you fight a lot faster.
Yeah.
So in this, it's sort of the same idea, but you don't, a party member doesn't go away, and the Keyblade in Toy Story, if you hit the button or whatever, if it comes up, the Keyblade turns into a giant hammer. And then all of your stuff is area effect. So like your fire spells are now an area effect. Your blizzard is area of effect damage. Thunder, area of effect damage.
Right.
And then it turns into if you keep like doing the correct combos and stuff like that, it'll turn into like a drill, and you'll go underground and then like pop back up and do different combos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's like to make it like way more varied than just like I'm hitting them with my Keyblade 3 times and then I do a finisher, and then I hit them with my Keyblade 3 times and I do a finisher. So that's like to keep combat more, but then you have the ability to switch between 3 Keyblades.
Yeah.
At a button press.
Oh, nice. So, like, literally mid-combat.
Mid-combat, I can switch from... So, like, if I'm hitting with my Hyper Hammer, which is what the hammer one's called.
Area effect. Yeah.
Area of effect. And I'm like, oh, I need to trap someone or do something.
Target someone more specifically.
I can switch to the Tangled Keyblade and make that the Mirage Staff, which every time you dodge, you leave like a little shadow of you, and then you hit a button, and all of the shadows of you hit magic at the same thing. So you can trap someone in the Mirages, and then hit them all with magic.
Yeah.
So I'm super, super excited to like try out a bunch of different combos and stuff like that. And they've only shown us Keyblades from the world. They've only showed us world-specific Keyblades. And usually there are like another 5 or 6 that are original Keyblades.
Yeah.
Or like Secret Boss Keyblades or shit like that. And I hope that those ones have Keyblade transformations with them too.
I would hope so. Like,
dude.
Jesus. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Just in general. That if you're doing it for most of the Keyblades, I'd feel like do it for all the Keyblades. Or if they are hidden bosses or something, you know, an extra level above, they do something more.
Yeah. No, right now, the only ones that don't do anything are the pre-order Keyblades. Okay. So if you pre-ordered from Okay.
Hi!
Nice.
Do we know what the last part that we have was? Like the actual...
No, I have no idea where we left off.
Do you want to check that before we leave the parking lot?
Nah.
Okay. Well, we had a camera issue. Everything's fine now.
The card was full.
Yeah.
So, it sucks.
Bummer.
We were talking about Kingdom Hearts, though.
Yes. I don't remember.
Exploration?
Maybe.
Oh, we were talking about the Disney worlds.
Disney worlds.
Disney worlds. Yeah. So we listed them, right?
Yeah.
So those, it's like, but they're supposed to be like larger than
in the other games.
Than any of the other games. So
that was exciting because I always thought like when watching the games, it would have been cool if they had, like, more developed. Because, like, if we talk about Tangled.
Yeah.
There's the tower.
Yeah.
There's the castle.
Yes.
And then there's that whole ass town on the island.
Yes.
And I think, and then the woods.
Yes.
It's just like in the movie. And I think that, like, whole town.
That's in the game.
Is it in the game?
Yep.
Okay. Just because that would be really cool to explore.
With
like,
my favorite part, in Kingdom Hearts 2, there were no, like, just fucking people around.
Like NPCs.
There are totally, like, people in the city.
I love it. See, that's what I wanted. Like, I just want.
Yeah.
Just want to see townspeople.
Yeah. There were no, like, just, like, people hanging around.
Yeah.
Ever.
Like, in like, 100 Acre Woods. Okay, whatever. Or in, you know.
In the ones that make sense, sure, it makes sense.
Like,
but, like, in ones that you're like, I'm in a castle or
there
something.
There should be people around.
There should be some people.
Yeah.
Or, like, I'm in a town, like, Twilight Town.
Yeah.
Like, there should be, like, people around here, right?
Show me some villagers. I don't fucking
There's
know.
one other Disney thing where it's Ratatouille. Remy from Ratatouille. He's in Twilight Town, and he is a chef at a restaurant owned by Scrooge McDuck.
I love that so much.
And he, you have to go around in the world and collect different ingredients, and then you can go to him and you cook food.
Oh my god!
And that food
that makes
will
me
then
so happy.
Like buff your stats or do different stuff.
Yes,
and
I love cooking.
if you do, I think all the mini games. I don't know what the criteria is, but there's a Remy Keyblade.
Oh!
It's like a pan and like an
so
Eiffel
exciting.
Tower, and like the Keyblade transformation. You hit them with a giant pan. It's awesome. I'm excited.
Oh my god, that's so. I love Ratatouille. My whole family loves Ratatouille.
It's a good fucking movie.
We have it on DVD from like the year it came out.
Yeah. Ratatouille's
we were like, we need to own this now.
Ratatouille's a good movie.
It's not on Netflix.
Which is sad.
It's not on demand either. I don't know if it's on Hulu, but it's not on Netflix. I think Disney's making their own streaming service.
They are.
Though. Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Which, like, honestly, I get it, but also, what I like so much about streaming services is that it's everything in one place.
Yeah.
And that's shitty.
I would pay more for everything being in one place.
Me too.
I'd pay $30 for all of my shit to be in one app.
Yeah. Well, because, like, if you're someone who's already paying for everything.
Yes.
You're already paying $30 a month.
Yeah.
Like,
that's true. Like, I started talking, and I took a drink.
I was like, is he really going to interrupt in the middle of his own word?
Yeah, I am. I am going to do that. I'm super excited for this game. It's been 13 years.
Yeah.
Since Kingdom Hearts 2 came out.
2006.
And it's been 6 years, I believe, since Dream Drop Distance came out in 2013. Now I could be wrong about that.
I could Google.
Yeah, can you Google if Dream Drop Distance came out in 2013? But I'm pretty sure it did. It was either that or 2014, but I don't think it was.
2012.
2012. I was a year ahead. Damn it. So
it's our turn. We're gonna go through a cornfield. It's fine.
I was just gonna turn around somewhere.
But now I want to go through the cornfield.
But then it's gonna be loud for the people at home.
It's fine. That's okay. I'll accept this. You gotta keep driving to get to Tyrone. I think it's this road. One of the roads back here. If you just keep following it, you get into the middle of Tyrone.
Sure. Now they know where we live.
It's not like they didn't already.
Yeah, but
here's a hint: our population doubles for 9 months of the year.
No, I'm super fucking excited.
Yeah.
It's I've already told Lori that
I love you. I'm disappearing.
I'm disappearing for at least a day.
Although I am gonna request when you're after your first initial, I want a reaction.
Oh yeah.
I want to know how you're feeling.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you that night.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll play.
So, framing might be a little different. Everything might be a little different. Hi! We had to switch to my phone because the camera got full again. But, you know. And we also just took a turn we're not sure about.
Yeah, we're now officially
we are actually
lost?
Lost.
Question mark?
Yeah, but wait, what street is this?
Is it Whitehall? Oh, Whitehall.
If it's Whitehall, we're fine. We're good.
Just turn.
Ha! not lost. Just kinda for a little bit.
For like a hot
Dibler Street, that is so PA furnace, holy shit. Okay, cows.
Why is it that every time anyone sees a cow, they go, cows?
Because cows are good.
Sure.
Cows are our friends.
Yeah.
So your face is invisible.
Oh, okay. I'll
It may have been that the whole time if you draw like that.
Oh, hilarious. Nah.
It's fine. I don't know that you were. But it's been a long time since I've gotten into a game the way I've gotten into Stardew Valley.
The way you've gotten into Stardew?
Yeah. I've had it for less than a month, and I've logged 90 hours. So
appropriate. It's an
fine.
addictive game.
It really is.
It's very calming.
Yeah. No, and I like all the friendship aspects. I'm currently dating everyone, and I want to get all 10 hearts so I can get the group 10 heart event where they yell at me in a bar.
Yes.
So, because I use the wiki regularly.
Yeah.
Just to make sure I get every event. Because I don't expand on what happens. I just say it says enter their house between this time and this time on a rainy day or whatever. Because I want it all. I want to do it all. I want to see it all. And so I do that, and I'm Skull Cavern is something I've yet to really get into because I'm scared of it. But also I want to get the because I have the purple sword. I want the purple hammer.
Yeah.
But either way, I really like Stardew Valley.
It's a fucking good game.
We need to play together.
Yeah, because that's there's a multiplayer match now.
Yeah. Do you want me to just set one up today and then get to a point where I can build a cabin and then invite you?
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that. Actually, no, I'm hanging with Dory later, so probably tomorrow. Games.
Games are fun.
Games is good.
Games is good.
But I don't like buying video games because I'm poor.
Sure.
And I like to be really sure that I'm going to enjoy it. I had actually never watched someone play Stardew Valley. Over Christmas, though, I played a little bit of it on my future brother-in-law's Switch. And I was like, holy shit. I love farms.
Yeah, see, I have the opposite problem, is that I buy every game I think I might be interested in, and then I'm interested in 2 of them.
Yeah, but then you sell some of them back, but it's never enough money.
I've started doing the thing where I buy them all digitally. Which means I just own them.
You just own them. They're yours now.
They're just mine. I did that with Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, which is a Castlevania successor, basically.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I was $7, so I'm not terribly
oh yeah.
But I was I thought I was gonna like it a lot more than I did, and I guess that's probably just because I'd never played Castlevania before in my life.
Did watching the Unrivaled video make you buy a Castlevania game?
That's exactly what happened. Yeah. Well, no, that's not also what happened.
But
I started playing, or I play Simon and Smash, and I was I should play a Castlevania game, even though it's not technically a Castlevania game or whatever.
It is though.
I mean, it's not.
Now I've watched the first season of the Castlevania show on Netflix.
Oh, Castlevania Season 2 is so much better.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's so
I've seen
much
part of
better.
it.
Because you get all of the it's all interactions between Belmont and Alucard.
Fuck yeah. Also, the naming of Alucard's still hilarious to me.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize it until... So we talk about this a lot just in life.
It's just where my heart goes when I
the Polygon series made by Brian David Gilbert is very great.
It's hilarious.
And hilarious and funny. And the kind of... You know what I realized?
What?
I could have put my phone the other way and had the camera at the top.
Hey, who cares?
Yeah.
It's too late now.
It's not, but okay.
It's too late now. Also, I am almost positive I just saw someone giving a hand job
I love
in a car.
Romance.
I was terrified.
Yeah, there's nothing out here, so people just kind of do. I was our friend Bear. We've joked that if you don't drive 70 on this road, you're a pussy. Which is the speed limit. The speed limit's 45.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Uh-huh.
But Video games is good.
Video games is good, man.
How?
Make that a t-shirt.
Video games is good, man. Or is it video games is good, man?
Either one. Either one. You buy one and you might
decide.
Get the other. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's like a mystery crate kind of thing.
You get one or the other. You don't know which one. Video games is good, man, or video games is good, man.
Oh, ridiculous. You know what I've realized?
What?
Because I am a grandma, and I've taken up things like embroidery and knitting and weaving.
Yeah.
I can essentially very slowly and very dramatically make anything clothing say anything I want.
Yeah.
I can embroider shorts, like booty shorts, that say goblin on them if I want to.
Sure.
I understand that there are things like fabric paint, but that's not nearly as fun.
Yeah, but you got some embroidered booty shorts.
Right, like that's hilarious.
Yeah. Who doesn't want some embroidered? I want some embroidered booty shorts.
You get me the shorts, I'll embroider whatever the fuck you want on them, Aaron.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. It says Norded. My ass.
Norded.
Norded.
That would be
I got
extremely
Nord.
good. Got Norton. Oh goodness.
We've passed this guy multiple times.
Yes, going around the same loop,
Yeah.
Aaron.
I'm just saying.
He's making progress.
I think he's getting there.
That is another thing about like living. Oh, do you know that little? It's like it looks like a bicycle but wrapped in a bubble that the guy drives around town.
I know.
He lives back here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does he ride it?
Yeah, he rides down this road. He like
Yeah.
drives because it's street legal. He drives down this road.
That thing's so annoying to drive by.
And just pass it.
Yeah, but sometimes like when you're here, you can't.
That's true. That is true. I have to say, I've lived in the house I live in now for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
But I've lived in this town essentially my whole life.
Yeah.
And we lived in another house for the rest of it. And it's 3-4 minutes away from my old house, but I feel like I'm so much further out of town.
Sure.
You know, like my old house is like right there. Like right over there. And it's,
Yeah.
you know.
No, I get that.
Is it weird for you, though? Because the transition from your dad's old place
No.
to in
What?
town,
Old place?
like out by Center Hall,
Oh. I mean, sort of.
2 places ago.
Not really.
No?
No. Nothing matters.
You're right.
It's all whatever. It's all whatever.
Sometimes things happen.
Some things happen, and it doesn't even
matter.
You know, you try so hard.
I was about to go there. But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Also, I'm not going to do the bonus
Oh,
strike.
man.
I know. Fucking crazy, right?
Rebel. Oh. So he does that, but he used to shrink. And
Should I do it?
yes, please.
Okay, hold on.
Next intersection. We're
I haven't done it in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how well this is going to work.
we're going to
Grab both,
do our best. And when you're not expecting it, and you're just driving, and like that too, he likes to swerve the car. When you're not expecting it, and you're just like
we're
we
just,
would be
chilling.
driving around, or like we'd be like on our way to either McDonald's or GameStop,
Either one.
and just on like the main street in our town, just.
You've got to add the little like.
Yes, the swerving. I hope they can tell they can't. But I hope they can tell us. Yeah, no.
Yeah, they've got it from you.
Yeah. Also, I just realized Aaron has a Keyblade on his car keys.
Yeah, I do. Fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It's my Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite game of all time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's my favorite game.
I knew.
We'll see if 3 beats it. Who knows?
Shit.
But 2 is my. The fact that I'm even like contemplating that 3 might beat it. Is,
That's
like,
a
crazy.
statement.
But like
Yeah.
also, you know, we're so far from the light.
You weren't looking at it. Was the concern?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Yeah, it's It might be my new favorite video game. Who knows?
I don't know what my favorite video game is. Genuinely don't. I've got like some top ones, but...
What are your top 3?
Top 3, in no order, would be...
Okay.
Pokemon Fire Red.
Sure.
It's like one of the first video games I ever loved. Weird, but Super Paper Mario for the Wii.
Sure.
What else? There's like... I mean, Stardew Valley is new to me, but I do love it. Probably My Sims Kingdom. And that's just true. We were talking about this, the My Sims games. They're kind of like Animal Crossing. So you go around, you collect resources, you help people, but in My Sims you become the mayor of a town, but only after a lot of work. Or no, you just get keys to town hall. You don't become the mayor. But you have to you renovate the town, you move new people in. So it's a lot like Animal Crossing, so that's kind of how I know I would love Animal Crossing. And then My Sims Kingdom, you have magic now. That's the thing, My Sims Agent. You're always, you're building things, and you're talking to people, and you're figuring things out, and you're doing puzzles. But that's the gist of it. And those were some of my favorite games.
Yeah.
I bought Professor Layton and the Curious Village on my phone.
Mm-hmm. I like that you weren't reaching for your phone.
I was reaching for my phone. I was like, oh, because I set it underneath my thigh when I sit in the car, and I was like, nope. But no, I realized that a lot of my favorite games are games I played when I was a kid.
That's Kingdom Hearts 2?
Yeah, that's true. Came out in
2005.
2006.
I think it's 2005.
Is it?
Let's find out. I'm pretty sure it's 2005, but
Either way, so you were 8 or 9?
8 or 9, yeah.
I guess more like 7 or 8, because probably didn't come out in November.
Oh, yeah. Where'd I red light? Nope. Come on, do it. When did
if you just
KH2 come out? Thank you.
If you just Google the game, it shows you.
Okay, so it came out in North America it came out in Japan in 2005. It came out in America in 2006.
Okay.
Which is why I know 2005.
So we were both right.
Yes.
Okay. Because I've seen a lot of people be like, I've been waiting for this since 2006.
God.
Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
But that makes sense because they're all Americans.
Yes.
Or Canadians, or Mexicans, but either way.
Oh, damn, dude.
Damn, dude.
Your yawning's infected me!
I haven't yawned in 10 minutes.
It's infected me!
So sorry.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for being friends with me.
Whose
fault is that?
I have no idea how long. Oh, we're almost there.
We're almost to an hour. Yep.
Yeah. So. You just want to end it?
I don't know. Sure.
That sounds like you got nothing more to talk about.
I don't think I do.
Which is fine.
Do you have anything else to talk about?
It's just more Kingdom Hearts 3.
I mean, we can do that. Because I know you've been itching.
It's fucking. I'm so it's I don't even know how I'm supposed to feel about it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you've been anticipating something for so long,
and then
I'm at that point where where I'm excited.
Yeah.
And then I've passed excitement, and now I'm
new
calm.
Feeling. Yes.
I'm so excited that I'm calm.
Like when you're so angry, you're calm.
Exactly.
But in a fun way.
In a fun way.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be.
When I went to Universal Studios and I saw the Harry Potter world, that's what it was like. I was so excited I couldn't talk and I couldn't breathe, but I was calm.
I'm so fucking excited for this game. This isn't the only reason I got one, but I got a PS4 Pro and a 4K TV
pretty much for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You're like, these are also good things otherwise.
Like I have a lot of games that like I can now play in
a beautiful way.
Beautiful way. But also, Kingdom Hearts 3 is PS4 Pro enhancement. I was like, I need that.
Yes.
I can't waste Kingdom Hearts 3 on a baseline PS4.
I'm assuming you traded, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's otherwise dumb financial decision.
No, I have a PS4 Pro and a PS4 just sitting around.
Listen. Maybe.
Maybe.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I don't have a lot more to say about it. I'll have a lot more to say about it next time when I play it. When I have played it and I have like cried sufficiently.
Are we doing this next week on the same day?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
We don't even need to get a fucking camera. We'll just do this again.
Do this again.
Because it's easier.
Yeah, it's easy, isn't it?
Maybe I'll get a cool stand we can put up there.
Oh, I have one.
You got a cool thing you can put up. You can just put it right there.
Yeah.
That sounds like a better idea.
We'll just
do Carcasts.
Carcast. All right.
21 something or other Carcast.
Sounds good. All right. Well,
are we ending this?
Has been.
We gotta end it dramatically. I'm gonna crash into another car.
Okay. This has been 27 or other. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for dealing.
Maybe I am gonna crash into another car.
Thanks for sticking through.
What is
technical difficulties?
Yeah, what is the worst technical difficulties we've had?
Yep. But at least we didn't bum ourselves out and have to start over. Because that happened, episode 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it happened once.
It was 2 or 3. Either way, I don't know. But bye.